Hey guys, welcome to this beginner's guide to IP cameras. If you're new to security cameras or feeling unsure where to start, don't worry. In this video we will break everything down step by step, comparing wired, Wi-Fi and battery powered security cameras and showing you exactly how to set them up. So we got three types of cameras we will be discussing today. First, we got wired cameras. These are the most reliable option out there because they connect to a network using an Ethernet cable, often powered through the same cable using power over Ethernet or PoE. So basically one network cable is all that is needed for both power and data. Second, we got Wi-Fi cameras. These connect wirelessly to a network, but they still need to be plugged into a power source. They are great for flexibility and easier installation. And last, we got battery powered cameras. They are 100% wire free, meaning they use batteries for power and connects to a network using Wi-Fi. So let's compare their pros and cons. Let's start with wired cameras. The pros are they are reliable and gives a stable connection since they are not affected by Wi-Fi strength or interference. More secure since they don't have to be connected to the internet. Ideal for permanent setups for homes and businesses where 24/7 surveillance is needed. The cons are installation can be labor intensive, running cables through walls or ceilings takes time and may require professional help. Limited flexibility for moving cameras after installation. Next we have Wi-Fi cameras. The pros are they are easier to install since there is no need for data cables. Flexible placement as long as they remain within the range of your Wi-Fi router. Great for homes or small offices where cabling might not be practical. The cons are they need a strong and stable Wi-Fi signal. However, it's worth mentioning as well that most Wi-Fi cameras can still record locally to a micro SD card even without a Wi-Fi signal. Still require a power cable, which limits their placement compared to battery powered cameras. And last we got battery powered security cameras, also known as wire-free cameras. The pros are they are completely wireless, no power or data cables needed. Easy to install and relocate, making them ideal for renters or temporary setups. Great for outdoor use where wiring is not possible. The cons are they depend on battery life, so they require regular charging, and usually they can't do 24/7 surveillance. Typically less powerful than wired or Wi-Fi cameras in terms of resolution and other features. Okay, so let's have a look at how to set up a wired IP camera. This guide assumes you're not using an NVR. So what we need to do is connect the camera directly to a router using an Ethernet cable. If you want to power the camera using PoE, you need a PoE switch or injector. If not, connect a power adapter as well. Now the camera should be turned on. Most consumer IP cameras will automatically get assigned an IP address when connected to a network. So all you have to do is plug them into your router and they are good to go. Now if your camera comes with a static IP address, you need to change it to one that works within your network. I've covered this in another video, so I won't go too deep into it here. Check that video out if you need any help. You can now access the camera's web interface by typing the camera's IP address in a web browser. Most cameras also have a client software you can download to access the camera that way, or use an app on your phone. There are many ways you can find the camera's IP address. I usually just log into my router and check the device list to find the camera's IP address. When you are connected, you can adjust settings like resolution, motion detection, and network settings. Okay, so let's have a look at how to set up a Wi-Fi IP camera. Here we need to plug in the power adapter and place the camera near a Wi-Fi. Most Wi-Fi cameras require you to use an app for first-time setup. So download the app, create an account, and follow the instructions. This typically involves scanning a QR code or entering your Wi-Fi credentials. If your Wi-Fi camera allows direct IP access, you can skip the app and access it through the web interface, similar to a wired camera. Once the camera is connected, test the signal strength and make sure it's good in your chosen location. Keep in mind that most Wi-Fi cameras work on a 2.4 GHz band because it has longer range than 5 GHz. If your camera supports dual band Wi-Fi, you can choose what band works best for you. When the camera is added successfully, you can start configure any settings you want. Setting up a battery powered camera is very similar to a Wi-Fi camera. Battery is usually built in, otherwise insert the battery and power it on. Follow Follow the same steps as with Wi-Fi cameras. Scan the QR code and enter your Wi-Fi credentials. Place the camera where you need it and adjust the settings through the app. Many battery-powered cameras support solar panels. These panels can keep the camera charged in sunny locations, which is very useful if the camera is installed in hard-to-reach places. So before we wrap this up, let's talk about some common mistakes beginners make and how to avoid them. Choosing the wrong camera. Don't use battery-powered camera for 24/7 monitoring. It's not designed for that. Same as wired cameras might be overkill for a temporary setup. Poor placement. Avoid placing cameras too high or in direct sunlight. Test the angle and lighting before mounting them permanently. Ignoring firmware updates. Regularly update your camera's firmware to improve performance and security. Overlooking Wi-Fi strength. For Wi-Fi cameras, make sure they are within the range of your router. Use a Wi-Fi extender if needed. By avoiding these mistakes, you will save time and get most out of your IP cameras. Wired cameras are great for reliability, Wi-Fi cameras offer flexibility, and battery-powered cameras are all about convenience. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more guides like this, and I see you in the next video.